the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know the time is short. We blink and then it's gone. So we better make the most of what we've got. So take your neighbor by the hand and join the dance parade before the clock strikes and it's all too late. Come on over, it's the friendliest time of year. Come on up, come on in, nothing better than to give the gift of cheer. So come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be singing all them songs. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. Ba-bow, ba-da-ba-ba-bow, ba-da-ba-da. Come on in, get together. Come on in, nothing better. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3.
Howdy, my jammers. Settle up, cause we're about to get it up. Yeehaw!
Good afternoon, people. What the hell's going on? How's everybody's day going? It's Friday. We made it. We made it to the end of the freaking week. How the heck are we all doing? Who was first here? Let me have a look. I believe it was Whip. Games with Whip. How you doing? Games with Whip was in here like half an hour ago. Who else is here? Joseph. How you doing? Patat. You like the song? That's great. That's great. Hope you're well, Patat. Who else is here? Jakey boy, what's going on? Jamie 5D, Rolling Thunder. There you go. Guys, we are watching one championship. A kickboxing fight has just happened. It's going to be MMA next. It's Garry Tonon. He's a big MMA... well, he was actually big in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community before. A big fan of his. He's got a super attacking, aggressive style of Jiu-Jitsu. As you can see, Aviation Dan has shared the command that Rolling Thunder made. Make sure you tune in if it's available in your region. Let's watch it together. I'll be giving my take on what's going on. Hopefully we'll get to see it go to the ground and we'll get to see Garry work some of his magic. OG Gaming, how you doing? Ruan, what's going on? Sean Paul. Wagwan, brother. What's going on, man? How are you? Elio today? Yeah, Joseph, maybe later. Not Cryptic Malcolm. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's Pro Gamer. What's going on, dude? Guys, if you want to join us in watching some... if you want to join us watching some mixed martial arts here, make sure you do ! Watch MMA in the chat. It'll take you to the YouTube link. Like I say, if it's live in your region and it's legal in your region, you'll be able to watch it. This is Garry Tonon on the screen right now with the mullet. I mean, that is not his normal haircut, but I appreciate the mullet for the memes. Garry Tonon. Brilliant. How's everybody doing? What chair do you got? Just one of these GT Force chairs. I got it from Amazon donkeys ago. It's comfy. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular, you know. But it does the job. Not available in Australia, Aviation Dan. Oh, do you know what? The problem is for Australia, Aviation Dan, is I suppose that it's in kind of your region, isn't it? Because Oceania, Asia is kind of like the same region like Europe is as one. Damn. Can't you get the One Super app, Dan, and watch it live there? Not available in South Africa. Damn. Try getting the One Super app if you're on Android. Just type in One Championship. See if you can watch it there. I don't know if it'll be pay-per-view in your regions. Use a VPN. Tell you what, Jakey boy, that is the most intelligent thing you've ever said. I love it. Use a VPN. I'm not endorsing you sneaking round the law here, guys. Jakey boy is, though. Great suggestion, Jakey boy. Big respect. James, I'm still laughing about that kettle laugh. Hey, share it. Rolling Thunder, share the clip. If people don't know what you're on about, share the clip so they can watch it of me doing an impression of a kettle. Don't do illegal shit. The question is, Aviation Dan, is using a VPN to watch something that isn't necessarily in your region illegal? Is it actually listed as something illegal? Because obviously people have been doing that since the dawn of time. Getting American Netflix and shit. Amberlance. Yeah, I'll pull that up real quick. Hold on. I need to watch this. Amberlance. Hold on. Let me just... Hold on. Let's listen to this guy say Amber.
Oh, that's an ambulance.
Ambulance?
Alright, what the hell is... Oh, that's an ambulance.
Ambulance?
Ambulance. Yeah, ambulance. Sorry. You use an ambulance.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That
Sorry
hurts
about
so...
that,
I don't know what happened to my little laugh right there.
Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, what the hell is... Oh, that's an ambulance. What the hell is... Oh, that's an ambulance. Oh, that's an ambulance. Oh, that's an ambulance. Oh, that's an ambulance. Oh, that's an ambulance.
Oh,
Ambulance?
It's an ambulance.
Oh, good God. Sorry for your ears, guys. I wasn't prepared for that either. Robin coming in. Robin coming in hot with the amber lamps. Beautiful. Amber lamps. Robin. The mighty CB. Hey, you hottie. Hey, mighty CB. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going, my friend? What game are you playing? We're going to... Awesome Gamer. We're probably going to probably do some DOJ a little bit later on today. But we are watching some MMA right now. Do ! Watch MMA. And if it's available in your region, you'll get the YouTube link, which is completely legal. It's on YouTube, you know. That honey TV. God, that took me a minute to work that out. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Amber lamps, yeah. Finished a patrol, mighty. Nice. GG's. GG's on finishing the patrol. How did it go? So I need to find... Well, this isn't the Garry Tonon fight yet, so we need to... We're not on that just yet, but let me go to One Championship. Let me have a look what fight we're on. Because I thought it was Andy Sauer, and then... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right, events. Big. Why isn't it more info? Why isn't it showing me the live results? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So So, that's right. So we've had Andy Sauer versus Zhang Shenyu. Now we're having Anderson Silva versus Murat Agan from Holland/Turkey. Then it's Koyomi Matsushima versus Garry Tonon. And then there's a kickboxing match after that. We'll see how Gary gets on to decide whether we watched a kickboxing match. But Silent Child 999, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pride. How's your day going? Oh, it's Javon. That Honey TV. Nice one, Javon. Won't work in certain countries. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't think about that. As I've said, that laugh made me choke on my soda. Yeah, that's great. I'm happy that, as long as it didn't hurt you, then I'm happy. But yeah, why you patrol so late now? Always miss you. Patrol was nuts. Guy shot twice in the stomach. God damn, dude. Well, I mean, I've been at work. I'm actually early right now, the mighty. I'm only on a half a day on a Friday, so I'm able to stream earlier on a Friday. But otherwise, I'd be like sort of 6 p.m. instead of, what is it, 2 p.m. now? 6 till 6:30 starting. But right now, it's, yeah, nearly 2 p.m. here. Roaring Avocado, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Awesome gamer coming in with the 10 bits. Thank you very much. Bass Threek, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. How's your day going? But yeah, guys, like I say, if you are in a region that is available, mods, just maybe we could, is there a way we could set a timer up to just show how we're watching? Just do exclamation mark watch MMA in the chat if you want to join us. But yeah, Anderson Silva, not the Anderson Silva, just to clarify. This guy Anderson Silva who's fighting right now is a guy I haven't seen before. And this fight now is a kickboxing match. But I've heard of this guy. I have heard of this particular Anderson Silva from Brazil. But I suppose we'll see. What, they're fighting at light heavyweight. One do it slightly differently, don't they? It's 102 kilos. What's that in pounds? It's kickboxing weight as well. So they're pretty much, they'd be fighting at heavyweight if they was in the UFC. They could probably drop down to light heavyweight MMA weight, which would be 205 pounds on the American weight rule set. Awesome gamer coming in with another 2 bits. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. Dan edited the command, I think. Nice one. I'm waiting for someone named Jamie to go live. Oh, nice. What time's he going live later? I'll just post it every 5 minutes. Nice one, Dan. It's 0029. Got work. I'll see you later. Have a good stream and patrol. Thanks, Mighty. Take care. Day's going good. Came off work 2 hours ago. Now I'm chilling and finally get to watch the stream again. Thanks. And yours, bud? Yeah, mine's great, Bass. Mine's great. Thank you so much. I had a nice morning at work. I had a nice sausage, bacon and egg sandwich with ketchup. Always a good time. I can't keep the stream open and watch the fight unless we're watching it on stream. Well, I can't stream it Rolling Thunder, as you know, because that's against Twitch's terms of service, and I don't fancy a fat ban for streaming something that's not legal in certain countries. I know certain streamers will do that, but I'm not going to take the risk. I legit just watched that clip 20 times. That is unreal. What, the laughing one, Jakey boy? Amber Lamps? It's just addictive, isn't it? Cillian, how you doing? I'm good, mate. How are you going? Twitch would be unhappy. Yeah, there'd be a fat ban coming in my direction, you know? Which is why I'm not even broadcasting their audio of the fights. It's 1 p.m. EST, so 10 your time. Robin Well, how are you doing? Amber, I think he says Amber Lamps. Amber Lamps. Like plural of lamp, but with amber in the front. He might not have even been saying ambulance. He might not have even been saying ambulance. He might have been describing a lamp that was amber. Amber lamps, like the plural. There's a couple of amber lamps over there. Who knows? And we might have all mocked him. Yeah. Yeah, amber lamps, like the colour of the lamps. Finally a recruit. GG's, Robin. Exactly, Games with Whip. You got it. You got it, my bro. The problem is, right, how long do they have? Is it only 3 minutes, 3 minute rounds with kickboxing? Oh. Silver was swinging from the hip right there. He was just throwing hooks. Oh, this is a straight brawl right now. Oh, they're clinched up. That's one bad thing with obviously it's not a bad thing if you're a striking fan, but as soon as they clinch up, they're like, all right, let's separate, get some distance and throw from the hip. That's the problem when there's no like grappling involved. Oh, I feel like Silver just clipped him hard there. Yeah, Aegon looks a little bit stutterish. I could be wrong. That's the problem when when a strike in, anybody can knock anybody out. I know that sounds fucking silly. State the obvious, JTM. But it only takes one clean punch, doesn't it, to turn the tide. They're super calm in the... Why are they so calm in the clinch? Why are they not trying to land off on the separation and shit? It's not like Thai either. Like with Thai boxing, obviously you've got all the leg kicks and you have all the clinch work as well. Oh, they've got leg... This isn't... Is this kickboxing with kicks below the waist? He just landed a nice inside leg kick, did Silver, with the lead leg. They're both orthodox stance. At the moment, for me, taking this round is still... Oh, nice outside leg kick by Aegon. Oh, nice overhand from Silver. It's pretty even. I'd say Silver's getting the better of it at the moment. Silver's probably landed the better, cleaner shots. Oh, Aegon's just throwing some nice uppercuts in there. See, they don't really throw anything from within the clinch. Weird. Oh. He pieced him up with a nice left hook to the body and then followed up with the left hook to the head. Oh. Nice outside leg kick by Aegon there. You can see them adding up for sure. His legs seem a lot thicker than Silver's. It's like slamming a tree trunk when they've got thick legs. Straight into bare flesh. Daniel Vance, how you doing? I can't watch the fight anyway, so all good. Okay, new follow. C Fuzzy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pride, my friend. How's your day going? These aren't even heavyweights, though, realistically, Bass. These are light heavyweights. These guys don't even look that tall. Unless it's a really high cage over in one. They seem quite short. I'd say that Silver for sure is winning the war with the hands, but in regards to leg kicks, I would 100% say that Aegon's landing better leg kicks. Yeah, on the gloves, on the gloves, on the gloves. Nice leg kick across the thigh to finish the combo. That's where he's I think, personally, if I was Aegon, it's only a 3-round fight. It's 9 minutes, isn't it? I think, personally, this round, if I was Aegon, because it looks like Silver's probably got the reach advantage, I would guess, by just looking at them without reading the tail of the tape. I would say that Silver has the reach advantage with the hands. I would utilize my leg kicks if I was Aegon to get on the inside. And the uppercuts were money for him. They was probably his best shots with a hand, were the uppercuts. And if I was Silver, I'd stay on the outside, utilize my jab, avoid the leg kicks, which Aegon's landing, and then when he closes the distance, utilize my hooks. Personally, that's what I would recommend for the two corners. But Aegon's got to invest in the leg. Some couple of nice overhands there from Anderson Silva. A nice straight leg, nice sweep of the leg, beautiful sweep of the leg there for the knockdown. More of a, leg sweep than a knockdown from Aegon. You've got to invest in those leg kicks, brother. Oh, he's dropped him. Silver dropped him. Left hand. There you go. It was a hook. I think it was a Oh, Aegon's saying it's a slip, but the ref's giving him the count. Yeah, I understand, Bass. I understand. That was... This is a good match so far. This is a good match. Oh, Aegon's coming back. Aegon's throwing hard. He looks a little tentative there. Oh, that's a nice straight left hand jab down the middle, though, from Aegon. Mate, was that on the cup? Or have they lost? He's lost his mouthpiece. I was going to say that looked like it hit to the body. That's nice. Come on. Yeah, nice. Another leg kick across the thigh again from Aegon there. See, he's going to that. You can see the redness starting to appear on Silver's outside left knee. Again, he's doing exactly what he needs to. Pump the outside, heavy outside leg kick with the right leg. That's good. The tide is turning a little bit in Aegon's favour here. Failed inside leg kick. Silver's starting to look a little bit tired. The leg kicks are starting to add up now. Should slow him down. Silver's trying to get in close right now, but the leg kicks are really paying off for Aegon right now. You can see it slowing Silver down. There you go. Checks that leg kick. Sorry, checks the body kick. It looked like he was trying to go to the body, but Aegon got his leg right up there. Oh. Yeah, Silver's starting to wear it now a little bit on his left cheek, under the eye. If Aegon goes to the body shots, he will do a lot of damage. Yeah, he's got to wait to close the distance on that, though. That's the problem. Unless he goes leaping in. There you go. There you go. The leg kicks will open up. The leg kicks that he's utilising will open up the body and the head anyway. And it will slow Silver down. It will make him more of a static target to land to the head and to the body. So I think with him investing in this round in the leg, it will pay dividends in round 3 for sure. It will pay dividends in round 3, you know. Take out his legs so he won't be able to use them and will move very slow. Correct. Yeah, Bass, you understand. You can see the shots from Silver are a bit more laboured now. Can definitely see they're way more laboured. I'm glad you're doing well, Daniel. Glad you're doing well. It's okay. We can start. I'm here. Glad you're finally here, Norian. Thanks for joining us. Another heavy outside leg kick. For me, I'd probably give that round to Aegon. He got the shot there, the left hand. He did land the left hand. But depends what the scoring's like in kickboxing, but I'd probably score that a 9-9. If we're doing a 10-point must scoring system. They're going to count that as a knockdown because it was a shot that landed, but it could have been a slip. I'd actually probably score that a 9-9 round, personally. Because Silver got the knockdown, but Aegon probably had the more fluent striking within that round, you know? For anybody who's new in the chat, if you've just dropped in, exclamation mark, watch MMA in the chat. Has my stream frozen? No, it's just their overlay. Okay. Here we go. Round 3, final round. Oh, straight away with the outside leg kick. Across the knee. For me, if it's Silver, I'd probably... If I'm Aegon right now, I'm thinking this fight's mine to lose. But it depends what sort of fight it is. I've never seen him before. It looks like he wants to chase the finish. He's coming out throwing heavy hands. Nice body kick from Silver there. Oh, beautiful outside leg kick again from Aegon. The question is does Silver go... If you're Silver, I think you've got to put all your cards on the table and go for it. Another fantastic leg kick. They're starting to wear on him now. You see where when the kick's landing, he's like pausing for a second before he gets going again, Silver. It's like, oh, that hurt. Okay, I'm still fighting. It's not like a... And he's not really checking them anymore, in my opinion. I think he's wearing a lot of those leg kicks on the damage on the leg kicks. Leah's feeling refreshed, joking. Oh mate, I feel so much better right now than I did last night. I was literally dead. Yeah, I was literally dead. How did you get on? Did you get into the games in the end? Leah's, we're watching one championship. I know you're in Israel, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to watch it, but do exclamation mark watch MMA in the chat, Leah's, and you'll get the link to the YouTube where it's legally streaming if it's legal in your region, and you'll be able to watch with us. And I know you're a striking connoisseur yourself. Right now it's a kickboxing match between a guy called Anderson Silva, not the legendary Anderson Silva, a different Brazilian kickboxer, fighting a guy called Aegon from Netherlands/Turkey. It's been a good fight so far. Aegon's been heavy on the leg kicks. Silva's landed a couple of good shots to the head, but I'd definitely say the fight is swaying in the direction of Aegon for the investment in those leg kicks in round 2. You can see Silva looks a lot more laboured now. Aegon's landing the cleaner shots right now as well. Just all over. Aegon is avoiding or absorbing the shots on the gloves mainly. Another fantastic outside leg kick, not checked. Is it working for you, Lears? Nice uppercut there. I think he took it on the gloves, but it was still a nice shot. Yeah, look, everything. Oh, that was a nice short left hand. Yeah, from Silva. A nice short left hand there caught Aegon by surprise. That definitely took a bit of wind out of Aegon's sails there, that short left hand. But Silva's still slow as fuck right now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice combination. Aegon's just way more active in the striking. He's throwing way more, a higher variety of shots. He's landing more clean, higher percent. Nice knee there. I feel like this is mixed kickboxing rules because he's just landed a knee as well. Come on, last 5 seconds. Good fight. Aegon on points for me. You've tuned in, you've got it, Liz. The next fight is the fight you want to see. James, when you become a commentator, that would be an absolute honour, Elliot. I'd love to do that. I love watching sport. And I think you know this about me, Elliot, but like you, I love talking. I've honestly, if I ever got presented with that opportunity to be like a live sport commentator, Jesus Christ. And especially live MMA, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. Even at like a regional level, not necessarily like a national level, but just watching like some regional circuit stuff and commentating on it. We should watch Premier League sometime. It'd be an honour, Norian. I'll probably be around tomorrow afternoon, Norian, if you want to watch some PL with me. Dinner suggestions. I'm probably going to have a Chinese takeaway tonight, Robin. Probably going to have a nice Chinese chicken curry. It's got, for the decision, it's got to be Aegon, hasn't it? If it goes to Anderson Silva here, I'd be very shocked. Perhaps some kebab. Ooh. Chicken, lamb. What meat, Robin? I'm going to try and see if the fight will show for me. Okay, Rolling Thunder, no worries. Remember somebody's suggestion earlier. I'm not going to recommend it again, but somebody said how you'd be able to watch it. Why is Aegon shaking his head? Are they... Some of the... Hold on, let's unmute right now. Oh, okay. Let's hear the decision right now.
After 3 rounds of battle, we turn to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored.
I'm intrigued.
In favor of your winner.
Unanimous? It's gotta be Aegon.
From the blue corner.
Yeah, it had to be. Mate, he looks so confused. Is he alright? Yeah, it was definitely his win, for sure. It was a unanimous, so all the judges picked him on the scorecards. He could have scored round 1 for Silva, but 2 and 3 were for Aegon. I would say, personally. It was heavy in the 3rd round. No clue, takeaway. Oh, okay. Mixed kebab all the way. Oh, that's a great shout, Jamie 5D. As for yesterday, dude, we earned a good left back and a new centre back is incoming. Excellent, Lears. But no competitive matches. Excellent. Guys, the next match, I don't want to hype it up too much because when you hype somebody up and say how amazing they are, it normally backfires. But Garry Tonon has been a very exciting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner for us. Long as I can remember. I remember seeing him on the... oh, what was his name? Lloyd. Oh, God. The Kumite. What was the fucking name? What was his name? He's a black belt. Lloyd. Black belt. Baltimore. Lloyd Irvin, yeah. Lloyd Irvin did a thing called the Kumite, and he got all the best brown belts. Were they brown belts or purple belts? I don't remember, but he got all the best, and it was all these upcoming kids that weren't black belts yet, and he put them in like a round robin competition. They all had to fight each other, and it was like a table, and it was an incredible docu-series on YouTube years ago, and that's when I first found out about Garry Tonon, because I remember seeing him getting put in an arm bar, and it looking like his arm was going to snap, because it was fully extended, and the arm bar was fully locked, and this motherfucker just wouldn't tap. Garry Tonon is mentally one of the craziest, mentally strongest people I've ever seen fight. Seriously. So I'm very excited. He's done well in MMA thus far. He scored a couple of knockouts considering he's a jiu-jitsu fighter. But his jiu-jitsu style is so exciting. And he sort of broke out to the world of outside of jiu-jitsu by fighting a guy called Kron Gracie, who is the son of the legendary Hickson Gracie. And he's a legendary fighter in his own right, is Kron. You know, he's won ADCC, which is a Abu Dhabi Combat Club. It's a grappling competition, seen to most grapplers as the most prestigious grappling competition in the world. Kron has won that. He beat Garry Tonon in ADCC a few years ago, but they had an amazing fight. Again, Garry Tonon's arm was fully hyperextended but wouldn't tap. Nearly beat him, but then Kron went on to beat him. So I don't like watching fights and stuff like that. Why is that, Robin? Kebab in general gives me a foodgasm. Oh gosh, Robin. Good for you. Kebabs are good. I watched an MMA fight a few years ago where a South African fighter defended his title against a Nigerian fighter. The Nigerian was built like an elephant, walking on tree trunks for legs. He got beaten in the 5th round just by having his legs punished with kicks. In the 5th round, he got submitted with a leg lock. Oh wow, incredible. Okay, stop with the food, please. I haven't decided what I want to eat tonight, and I'm very hungry, because sometimes limbs bend a way they aren't supposed to. Listen, Robin, people can tap, bro. People can tap. So it's number 5, Garry Tonon against number 3. So if Garry wins this fight, he could potentially put himself in title contention. And guys, you've got to appreciate the mullet. If you don't appreciate Gary's mullet, then what's wrong with you? I think that hella haircut's hilarious. He does it just for the memes. Honestly, guys, he best win now. I'm putting all this hype on his name. He kind of looks like that American footballer that grew the weird moustache and had the mullet haircut. The quarterback, I can't remember his name. Oh, it's showing both the highlights of both of the fighters here. Oh, the guy who's fighting was wearing... I'm guessing the guy who's fighting is Japanese from the name. It looks like a Japanese name. Yeah, I know. I don't mind MMA and boxing, but general street fights and shit are just stupidity. Well, that's different. Yeah, this is sport. This is sport. There's a ref there to protect the fighters if they don't protect themselves, you know? Protect yourself at all times. That's what every fighter's told you. Protect yourself at all times until the referee jumps in to save you. And if you're not protecting yourself, the referee will jump in and save you. But I think this guy is fighting. I can already guess for his ranking. He should be a decent fighter. And looking at his highlights, he looks like a decent fighter who knows how to put it together. So this guy looks like a legit mixed martial artist. But we will see. Can Garry get it to the ground? Because if Garry gets it to the ground, he's next level. He is top tier world. He is a top tier world class grappler. Not just a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. He is a legit grappler. He's got great wrestling. He's got some of the best footlocks you will ever see. That is what he is a specialist at. The footlocks, the heel hooks, the knee bars. He's very good at all of the submissions, but he's once he gets hold of your foot, he's a scary dude. And the thing is, he doesn't even necessarily have to take you down to initiate his grappling style. He could have you against the cage and be punching you, and he literally will drop to his back and give up a top position. If you're silly enough to go and humoring within his game, it's usually going to end quite badly for you. So he has 100% finishing rate in MMA, shockingly. He pretty much, there you go. It's showing a highlight now of him getting one of his beautiful heel hooks. He can be beating you on the oh man, that guy just got knocked the fuck out. Another TKO for him. He's just a good fighter. I'm very excited to see what he can do here against a more established opposition. It's a big step up for him in regards to the competition he's fought thus far. 3 5-minute rounds. They score the bout in its entirety, not round by round. No kicks to the head of a grounded opponent. No spiking and throws to the head. Okay, so they're not doing the old Pride rules with knees to the head of a grounded opponent. That's interesting. They took that out of the one rule set a while ago. But this kid is just a showman. So Kiyomi Matsushima. I'm interested to see what he can do. Check on YouTube for horrific MMA leg breaks. within just 18 seconds, I felt the pain by watching that. Oh my gosh. Bass Frick, you crazy. Hype, knockout in the 3rd second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, guys in the chat, who are your favourite MMA fighters? I'm intrigued to see who's people's favourite fighters are. If anybody's got any favourite fighters, that is. And who do you think is gonna win? This guy is saying he's got explosive KO power. Oh, that was when knees to the head of a grounded opponent were legal. This guy has got ferocious striking. Wow. It looks sped up how fast he is. Oh, this could be interesting. He's got good ground and pound. The leg didn't break on a limb. It snapped straight on the shin. Oh my gosh. So it didn't snap on a joint, I think is what you mean. So it didn't like break at the knee. The shin snapped in half. Yeah. You on about Anderson Silva's one where he kicked Chris Weidman's knee? Conor McGregor is funny as hell. Conor McGregor's quirky, yeah. Conor was great coming up. Like when he was coming up to the big time, he was very, very interesting to watch. There'd never really been anybody who had successfully talk as much shit as he could and you know, come through on his promises. That's what was so alluring about Conor McGregor, was that he chatted shit and backed it up. Not only did he say he was going to knock you out in the first round, he walked the walk. Not only did he talk the talk. So that's why Conor was such a spectacle. But, you know, you become a victim of your own success. Eventually, everybody can be beat, you know. And he did get beat. And he lost a bit of his... I still think he's a massive star, don't get me wrong. He'll still sell millions of pay-per-views when he fights Dustin Poirier in January. But the allure's been lost a little bit because he's been beaten by Nate and he's been beaten by Khabib. He's still a great martial artist. It was all... Do you know what? People didn't just love watching him in the cage though, Robin. They love watching everything about him. Excuse me. Watching his interviews. Watching all the pre-fight stuff, you know. You think you saw that one on the knee kick? Yeah. How are you, Awesome Gamer? Guys, do exclamation mark watch MMA in the chat if somebody could do that for me. Just for anybody new who's in here. We are watching Garry Tonon versus... I can't remember the guy's name. I'd never heard of him before right now. What was his name? Kyoshima? I can't remember. Mitsushima? I need to put a bit of respect on his name because he's a good fighter. Watch him beat my boy now. Matsushima. I'll get there in the end. Koyomo Matsushima. He's 12-4, so he has been beaten before. He's got it in his locker that he can lose. Thank you, Jamie 5D. Appreciate you. MMA isn't cool. Get the fuck out of here, Deacon. You don't know what you're talking about. Deacon, tune in. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's legally free on YouTube. Deacon, watch it. I promise you, Deacon, the guy with the mullet, he's fire. Watch him get knocked out now, and I'm just going to be like, well, you lot are going to be like, James does not know what he's talking about. No, I'm just Garry Tonon's hype man because he's a jiu-jitsu guy. The time McGregor lost was because he got a big-headed thinking no one can beat him. He didn't train that much anymore and he started drinking a lot. That's why he went on a downhill streak. He admitted it with a cowboy fight. Fame does shit to people, man. He's got more money than he'll ever need now with his whiskey business. Here we go, round one. Matsushima versus Garry Tonon. Number 3 versus number 5, respectively. Here we go. They're both ferocious. There'll be a lot of striking. Matsushima's expecting an early takedown. He faked a takedown there, did Matsushima. Touched the leg when Garry threw the leg kick. Oh, here you go. Garry will just chase it. Oh, guillotine. It's over, guys. It's going to be over. Gary's got the guillotine and he's wrapping up. He's climbing him like a tree. Garry might bail on this. It's not a great angle. Yeah, it's not a great angle. Matsushima's got good posture right now. He's holding his head nice and high. The minute you see Matsushima head go, his forehead point downwards towards the canvas, you know it's trouble. Okay, Matsushima's fine right here. Yeah, he's breaking the grip. Lovely defense, Matsushima. Wonderful defense to the jumping guillotine there. Yeah, look, he breaks off of the wrestling straight away. Can't blame him. You don't want to be staying there with Garry. Oh, that shot landed. That's why Garry shot in. Okay, now he's going half guard. This is This is where Garry wants to be. Garry does not mind being here. There you go. Switching out for deep. Yeah, he's looking for some leg. He's looking for some legs here, guys. He's going to come out and take the back. Good whizzer there from Matsushima, and he's disengaging. Garry's going to take the back here. Matsushima's doing really well in the grappling exchanges here. He's going to come up into top half guard here, and he's going to take the back. Okay. He's on like the rear guard right now. Do they call this maybe the... Yeah, it's just in like a rear half. Okay, he's coming up, take the back. Is he going to sink in the second hook here? The left leg. He's going for the... He's trying to feed up for the body triangle here. There you go. Garry's got the leg hook. Now he's going to switch up to the body triangle. You ready? This sucks all your oxygen out of you. And he's on the correct side. If Matsushima can get onto his left hip, it puts the pressure on Garry's right foot and extends it. Puts a lot of pressure on the ankle joint. So Garry's in exactly the right position here. What Matsushima needs to do, keep his chin tucked to defend the hand that's underneath his head. The danger hand is the right hand right now. Garry's grabbing the... Is he grabbing the glove or the... Yeah, he's doing good right now. You see how he's hooking onto Garry's right hand? That's perfect. He can't choke you from there. Garry's got to do some hand fighting here and relieve his right hand from Matsushima's left hand. It's good, but Garry's in no danger right here. This is money position for Garry Tonon right now. He'll start grabbing the face and pulling the nose up out the way and shit. There you go. There you go. Is it under the chin? Yeah. It's on the chin. It's on the chin. Garry switched to the wrong side to create He's switched to the wrong side to create leverage. He's going to break his jaw. He's going to break his jaw. Oh, yeah, this is a bad position. Look at Garry's face. Oh, he might tap or he's going to get his jaw broken. Okay, slipped out. Great work from Matsushima. Okay, is he going palm to palm? No, he's gone to the classic rear naked choke, but the jaw's in. Good defense here from Matsushima. He's going to have a short sore jaw in the morning. He's got it under the chin now. It's over, guys. It's over. He's going to sleep. Oh, he let go of it. Wow. Wow, great defense. Matsushima is tough. It looked under the chin. Okay, Garry's just... Yeah, he's not feeding for the choke right now. He's trying to get Matsushima to offer up the neck. Great defense. That looks super tight to me. You could see Garry putting the full squeeze on the jaw. Is he going to go belly down on it? No? Okay. He's only got a minute and a half, Matsushima, left to last here. See, Garry's such a tough dude that he's managing to even... keep the body triangle on the incorrect side because of the flexibility in his ankles. No doubt from strengthening his ankle ligaments from all the footlock training with people like Gordon Ryan, who's also a legend in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Training under John Danaher, under the legendary Renzo Gracie in New York. These guys are notorious for their footlocks. He's going to go mount. Yep, full mount. Oh, he's going to the elbows. He's going to get out here. Matsushima's going to get out here. Garry's doing extremely well. Okay. Pressed him against the cage. Good position here for Matsushima. He's against the cage. Garry needs to watch his left knee there. It was in a bit of an awkward position. Matsushima's doing fantastic in the grappling exchanges. This is where, in the first round, if you're Garry Tonon, you're really looking to press home your advantage. Garry looks like he's in a really, really good position right now. Garry's feeding the left hand behind the back of the head. Matsushima's doing a great job. The ref's doing really well to see if the Matsushima's going to sleep. He's going to survive. I don't think Garry's going to get the submission. This is ominous for Garry Tonon. He's obviously won the first round, clearly. 10-8 maybe? 10-8? 10-8 first round for Garry Tonon. If you're Matsushima, though, you lost the battle. He could win the war. Garry used a lot of energy going for the attacks there. They hug loads. That's called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Deacon. Matsushima did excellent defending. How did he survive, Bass? I don't know. At one point, you see Garry get the squeeze on you like, nah. I think he was thinking about tapping at one point. It looked like he was thinking about tapping because he laid very still and Garry's face was purple from the squeeze. So it made me think that he thought, I'm going to go out or my jaw's going to break, and then it just loosened off. Garry might have run out of gas. Off to a lecture. Oh, Jake, enjoy that. We'll stay here, Jake, and watch some MMA. Guys, if I missed any messages, let's have a quick look in between rounds here. But obviously, that's a win for Garry Tonon. You didn't realise you could watch it, Jakey? God bless you. Ryan Gaming, how you doing? Renee, how you going? Guys, make sure you do exclamation mark. Watch MMA in the chat if you want to join us in watching Garry Tonon versus Matsushima. Very interesting first round. Heavy jiu-jitsu game plan from Garry. Obviously, that's where his strength lies. Has he got enough in the gas tank now? Nice hands. Mate, I'm telling you, those hands are landing for Matsushima. But Garry gets it back down into his territory. For me, if I'm Garry Tonon, I'm working the legs more. Matsushima showed heavy ability to defend the upper body and to defend the neck. Garry's very good at the rear naked choke. So for him to not being able to finish Matsushima within that position, having the back control for probably 3.5 minutes, shows how good Matsushima's defensive jiu-jitsu is. Absolute props to him in preparation for this bout. Very impressive. He is way more experienced in MMA than Garry. He's got a much larger record. He's got 16 fights to what Garry's 5 or 6. So he's vastly more experienced, and he was showing his veteran skills there in defending the back and the choke. Nice, Renee. Congrats. Come join us, guys. Come watch some fights with us. This round might be a rest round for Garry. He might just try and avoid the damage on the feet. Get those gas back into his limbs, ready to chase a finish in the third round. He does have a 100% finish rate with all of his fights thus far. Oh, that's a lovely takedown. Lovely wrestling there. I believe he swept the outside to the outside of the leg with a hook to get that takedown. Lovely. And he's up in the top. He's got half guard. He's going to pass to mount. Tried to scramble, did Matsushima. Back into having his back taken. Both hooks in. If I was Garry, I would have looked to stay up on top with the back control for a little bit longer then. I mean, he's a fucking expert. But personally, without having so much success with Matsushima being on his back like this in the last round, I probably would have looked to stay on top, maybe land a little bit more ground and pound, get his head a little bit shaken, and then chase the finish again. I think he probably needs to go to a little bit more of a heavy... little bit more heavy in the striking. He might try and switch for an armbar here. Yeah, he's isolated the arm. Or he might go for a back triangle. Yeah, look, he's isolated his right defending arm. Now he's going to switch to armbar on his left arm. Guys, exclamation mark MMA in the chat to watch the fight. Yeah, he's going to switch. He's going to switch. What's he doing? This is crafty from Garry Tonon. He's switching to a couple of bunny punches here. Rabbit punches. Okay, Garry, what are you going to switch for here? Matsushima's doing the right thing. He's turning in. Sort of got him in like a weird half Nelson. He hasn't got the angle right now. His body positioning isn't great to get a finish with a rear naked choke. So he's not really got he's coming out on top. He's going to go to a mount and then maybe a Kimura. He might go for he might be looking for a triangle here. Might be looking for a triangle here. What's he doing? Okay, he's coming off onto like side control in the turtle. Oh, okay. He might be going for a crucifix. He's trying to isolate Matsushima's right arm. Matsushima's doing fantastically well here. Is he going to switch out to a Americana here on his left arm with his legs? Matsushima's doing well isolating Garry's left bottom leg there. You see how he's got it trapped in like a weird half guard position? It's a quarter guard position now, yeah, because the knee's through. There we go. There we go. Garry's going to come up into side control. He's going to go for a triangle, I think. Yeah, Garry, move your right arm. Move your right arm to the other side of the head. And go triangle. What's he doing? Is he going to try and dislocate his shoulder? I can't quite work out sort of... He's in an in-between position here. This isn't really a... Okay, he's going to triangle the arm. Okay, he's gone crucifix. He's going elbows. They're not 12 to 6. Yeah, he's going to Kimura. I thought that's what he was trying to set up earlier, but he's in such an unestablished position. Yeah, he's going to try and go straight arm lock it, then into a Kimura, sorry, which is a shoulder lock. See, Matsushima's come up on top. Yeah, that was so weird from Garry. I think he could have switched to a triangle from the back there. Personally, with the awkward position he was in, he could have just switched his right arm over and gone for a triangle, but obviously he didn't feel comfortable enough. Has he gone guillotine arm in? He's gone guillotine arm in. He's sitting out the back door. He's hit the switch. He's going back to the back. He's trying to go back to the back. Matsushima's putting up a great fight here. He's going to finish the round maybe on top. Going to finish the round on top. There's 15 seconds left. Garry isn't going to be getting up from here. Alex is the best. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to Pride. Own, how you going, my friend? Guys, exclamation mark. MMA. Watch MMA in the chat. if you want to join us. We are Ash Bandicoot. How you doing? Come join us. Hey, Matsushima's that nice right hand from Garry there. Matsushima was pouring it on. Garry is more gas. He's been attacking more. Alex is the best. Exclamation mark. Watch MMA in the chat, guys, if you want to join us. If it's available in your region. Own, it's going well, mate. How you doing? This is legal murder. Deacon, the Japanese guy, Matsushima, is doing a fantastic effort in mitigating Garry's attack. Garry won the round yet again. It's another 10-9, 10-8 round for Garry. At the moment, he's winning the fight unanimously for me. The problem is he's not, for me, other than maybe one occasion that he's been on a 70% chance of finishing the fight. I thought there was no knees to the... Oh, it was no kicks, wasn't it? Not no knees. No kicks to the head of a grounded opponent. I misread the thing at the start. There were good knees as well on the forehead. They would have hurt. Yeah, ended that round easy. So you can near bastard in the head. Yeah. Third round submission. I don't know. Has he got the gas tank? Has he got the gas tank to finish in the third round? Is this the furthest he's ever been in an MMA fight? I didn't look at the stats before the fight. I probably should have. But yeah, Garry, if I'm Garry, he could possibly rest on his laurels a little bit here. Let Matsushima come towards him. And catch him. Coming in. Sit down, scissor sweep him and go for a footlock. That might be his best success. It depends how sweaty Matsushima is to depend how slippery he is. Footlocks require a lot of traction, and if you're slippy in the third round, yeah, he's going to drop for it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, he's going to switch to a heel hook, and he's slipping out. Great fucking Matsushima is a beast. Matsushima is a beast. Wow, incredible defense to the heel hook there. At one point, again, he paused and it looked like he might tap from the leverage, but I think his knee was already through the grip of Garry's legs there. This is what it is. Garry Tonon's exciting. He brings the fire. But Matsushima is so experienced that, and he's using veteran moves here to get through. And it only, as you know, with MMA, it only takes one punch. It only takes one punch to end a fight, or one crazy submission move to end a fight. But Matsushima still looks fresh. He probably looks the fresher of the two fighters right now. He's coming forward more. He's throwing more actively. I believe so, Robin, yeah. Little bit static right now. Matsushima is looking a little bit clueless on how he can close the distance and land the strikes. Might just be catching his breath. It's switch now. Here we go. Matsushima's going to the wrestling. Oh, I'm surprised that Garry didn't do a Granby roll there. He's a little bit unorthodox with his striking. He's a little bit all over the shop, is Garry. Nice little leg tap. Wouldn't really call it a leg kick. It had no power behind it. That's the nice little inside leg touch. Feel like Garry's just using the striking at the moment to get into his realm. He's using it as an entry into a takedown or forcing Matsushima into a grappling competition, you know? Slippery bastards. Yeah. He's very good. Matsushima's very good. He's impressed me thus far with his defense, but the fight is definitely going Garry's way at the moment. Matsushima, for me, needs to chase a finish here to have any opportunity to win this fight. He needs to chase the knockout, probably. Let's face it, he's not going to win a submission unless he knocks him down and has him rocked first. Garry's been absolutely 100% dominant on the ground thus far, but just not able to. Nice right hand from Matsushima there. Got Garry pressed against the cage. Garry's throwing hooks to try and manage the distance. Probably needs to pump his jab a little bit more, I would say. Just to keep Matsushima a little bit more on the outside. That was a better inside leg kick from Garry. Nice inside leg kick because Garry went to check it with the right leg. It went all the way through and hit his inside left leg. Matsushima needs to get the afterburners going here and start throwing hands and take a couple of risks. There you go. Nice body kick, but nice straight left from Garry in the counter. Matsushima needs to... It's no good doing that, Matsushima. You need to get pumping those hands.
Welcome to
He looks like he's worried about the takedown, I can't lie. He's not throwing with reckless abandon. And at this point, he needs to be throwing with reckless abandon to win this fight. He's got a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. Garry is catching his breath here. Possible broken nose? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Just a little bit of blood. Oh, that was a nice straight. That caught him on the chin. Nice straight kick, straight up the middle. Matsushima's just fighting for that inside. That he's trying to get his left foot on the inside of Gary's right foot when Gary goes southpaw, when he switches from orthodox. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to control the inside back. Nice knee from Gary up the middle. It was a nice closure from Matsushima, but wasn't really able to land anything that was too devastating. Looks like he's all out of ideas, Matsushima, right here. He just threw an overhand that barely reached the chest height, so... Gary's just keeping it moving here. This is 100% a decision win for Gary, unless Matsushima can pull something out in the last 20 seconds. Can't see it happening myself. If I'm Gary, I'll just throw a Hail Mary here. Do a little butt scoot and try and get a foot lock. Gary landed every shot there, and Matsushima missed with every one with the chase to the cage. Time. Yeah, look, you can see on Matsushima's face where he goes, ugh, when the bell goes. When the bell goes, Matsushima's, you can see the reaction of his face that he's lost that fight. There's no doubt about it. We'll pause the music just to hear the decision here. But I think it's Michael Chavello commentating. I'm interested. I'll just turn it down while that music's in because that's probably copyrighted. Yeah. Gary landed a good knee on the shot from the takedown there. It's just showing the highlights. How are you, 222 Rock 90? How you going? I stream snipe people. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pride. James, if Matsushima wins, sign his name on your breasts. Oh my gosh. Imagine. I'm listening to James, watching this fight and listening to the Patrol channel. This is what a Friday is supposed to be. Yeah. Let's see what the decision is. It's got to be Gary, ain't it? Gary probably won all 3 rounds there. And I think with that win, Gary will probably get a title shot. Here we go. Let's hear the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner.
Garry Tonon. Oh, I muted it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, okay. Well, Gary's the winner. That was... Oh, gosh, my ears. There we go. Guys, it was always going to be Gary, weren't it? I don't know, man. I can finish in 20 seconds. Deacon, what are you talking about, bro? I'm glad you're doing well, Rock. What's going on? Thought it was 5 rounds. It's not a title fight, Bass. 5 rounds are usually only for main events or title fights, man. Gary won. Gary. Is that how you were saying it, Deacon? Like only fools and horses? The Lion Killer? James, you better run. Guys, I hate to say I told you so. But without knowing anything about that other guy and just watching... Without knowing anything about Matsushima, I felt like Gary would win that fight. He just couldn't finish him. Matsushima's a veteran, way more experienced than Gary. There was probably at times, Gary will probably look back at that fight and say, I should have done this here and I should have done that there. That's what every fighter does. They go back and they analyse their performance. There was definitely areas that I think he could have secured a submission that he was probably didn't see, that you can see from a third person perspective. Listen, he's an amazing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Obviously, way million levels above me. Gary's speech embarrassed me. What did he say? Did he do something cringy, Deacon? I didn't listen. I think Matsushima was getting gas from the groundwork. No, I don't agree with that, actually, Rolling Thunder, because he was still throwing heavy when he was back on the feet. What I would say was he might have been getting disheartened, and if I was him, to not get submitted in the areas that he was in with an expert like Garry Tonon is actually a great testament to how high level his defensive jiu-jitsu game is. I wouldn't say it to his face. Yeah, Gary would fuck you up, dude. I actually had the opportunity to train with him a few years ago, and I didn't go. Yeah, he was actually doing a seminar in Birmingham. at my professor's gym in Birmingham a few years ago, and actually had the opportunity to go and train with him, and I didn't because I couldn't afford it at the time. And I kind of regret that decision. And it was with him, and it was him and Gordon Ryan before Gordon Ryan was like a big champion in ADCC and everything. So I could have trained with like the Danaher Death Squad, and I had that opportunity, but I didn't go. And it's a big regret of mine because they are top level black belts, competing black belts around the world, you know. They've won everything other than MMA titles, but they go in that way, you know. Gordon will go into MMA, and Gary's already in MMA, and probably will get a one championship shot for his next fight. He is calling out the champ. Sounds like he just went to #1 contender. Yeah, well, he just beat #3, so I think there's one more person ahead of him, but Gary's probably the money fight for the champion right now. He's the guy coming in with all the hype. To be fair, that was probably one of the most watched fights outside of Asia, because probably most of Gary's American fans and the European fans were watching that. We're not going to watch the main event. It's kickboxing. I don't mind kickboxing, but we came to watch Garry Tonon, you know. We came to watch Gary. We watched, championship. I'm sorry. One, please accept my sincerest apologies. Love your organisation. Love what you're doing for the Asian market in regards to making MMA amazingly mainstream in Asia again. Love that. So keep doing what you do in One Championship. You put on fantastic cards. Congratulations. You've got some legit fighters over there. And I love being able to knee to the ground, because they're not allowed to do that in the UFC, in the unified rules of MMA. And I think they should be able to. Because if you can shoot in on a takedown, why can't I knee you in the head? Do you know what I mean? Check Discord, James. Oh, Deacon, what the fuck? This better be something good. Maybe Deacon. What's in it for me, Deacon? Matsushima's head was not in the fight. He was heavily surprised in the first round. Completely caught off guard. But, mate, you know what you're getting with Garry Tonon. He's a jiu-jitsu fighter. He's going to do jiu-jitsu with you. He's going to try and submit you. You've got to prepare for that. But I suppose it's like with Khabib Nurmagomedov. People know that the wrestling's coming, and they're like, I'll stop the wrestling. And they just don't. So he probably thought he could stop the jiu-jitsu and didn't. Time we on? 3 o'clock. Who's up for some DOJ? I'll buy you a beer one day in Nottingham, Deacon. Sounds good. I think right now that we should restart the stream real quickly, and we'll do some DOJ if everybody's up for it. But let me just check on some things. Let's see if we've got a server to go in before we... Hello? I was just checking I didn't have voice activity on before I moved into it. Oh, there's... Yeah, Deacon, we'll go to the server that's partially populated. Deacon, I'll call you on Discord in a minute. So, guys, what we'll do is we'll pause the stream very quickly, and we'll be right back with some DOJ, and we'll be joined by Deacon. So bear with me, guys. We'll start the stream back up. I'll see you all very soon. Take care.